So hello guys, in this video we are going to discuss about the functional interface. So prior this video we have discussed about the predicate many functional interface. So I feel that first you should learn previous video, then jump into this video. So let's discuss about the functional interface. So basically function, it will take two arguments. One will be a argument input type, and second will be a return type. Okay, so for example here we have given convert to integer. So basically here we will take okay, string. So here we will take as a string, and then we will convert it into a integer. So integer dot parseInt, it's a predefined method that converts integer into a string into an integer. And prior that, let's import it, and after import it, let's go to its fixed definition, control and enter. So here you can see that it's a at the functional interface, and it has one apply method. It will take one argument, one input as argument, and then it will return as a different. So here we can see that it will take first as a input in as argument, and second will be a return type. So basically here we can see that first we have given a string, so it will take as an argument. Here we can see that it will work as a argument inside the apply method. Okay, and then it will return. So we will return basically integer dot parseInt. So let's understand it. Let's write the code. So System.out.println, and convert control space, then to apply, and here we will pass one string that will be a 235. Control S shift F6. Yeah, now here you can see that it has generated 235 as an integer. And apart from it, if we want to multiply by 5, so we can also do this. Then click Control shift F6. Now here you can see that it has generated 1175. And apart from it, basically function has some other default and static method. So let's go to the function fixed interface. So basically it has some default method, that is compose. Prior the compose we will discuss, and then method, then we go to the compose method, and there is identity. Basically identity is a special type of method that will take argument and return type, both will be the same, and then it will directly return that argument. It will not do any kind of operation on it. Okay, so let's create one function to perform compose and then method. It will convert into a string, and we can take another, convert into an integer 1, and it will again convert, and we will convert integer dot parseInt, and here we will give this str. And apart from it, when create again one integer, it will take integer as an input and integer as a output. So multiply by 10. Okay, so here we will take number, and after that we will multiply by 10 in this number. And apart from it, as we have seen that inside the and then method, so first we will take convert into integer first, then and then we pass multiply, control space. Here you can see that, and after this we will click apply, and here we will give the string. So for example, here we have given 34. Control S shift F6. Yeah, here you can see that it has given the 340. It is because first it will go this 34 go to this method, and this method will convert it into an integer. Then this integer will be the argument for this functional interface, and then this number will multiply by 10, and this functional interface will return to it, and then we have printed it. So for understanding purpose, we will create it by a part. So we can also create it similar like for example, it will be a string and then integer. So here we will take it as an answer, and convert integer 1 dot and then multiply. And yeah, for understanding purpose, I have created it again, but in a part format, in a 2 part. So here we will again give 34. So control S shift F6. Here you can see that it has again generated 340, because internally it works like that. And after that, there is a, as I told, that it has compose method as well. So first of all, let's discuss compose. So basically, and then as I told, it will take a function as an argument, and it will return function as a return type. Okay, so it's, and then with compose as well. So basically the compose is the opposite, or you can say revert method, similar like a and then, but in the and then method, first this functional interface will perform their operation, then after it will perform second whatever we have given in the parenthesis, then this functional interface will work. But in the compose, the parenthesis inside the parenthesis functional interface will work first, then this functional interface will work. Yeah, so I think you have understood it's a opposite. And here again we will take integer, for example answer 1, and then convert it into a integer, then and here we have given. So it will generate it error, it is because it will take string as a return type, sorry, as an argument. And then after we will perform operation answer 1 dot apply. And here what we will give, here we will give 45 control as shift F6 450. So basically here what internally works, so this 45 will go. Okay, so basically here we have to give the compose, we have not given it, control s. And here we have to pass string integer, sorry. And then you can see like it will take 45. And after that, why it is throwing error, change method from compose function before to compose function before. Okay, so it is telling that we should use here multiply by 10 and then convert to it. So basically the main thing that it will return as an integer, but it demands string as argument. So in this, sorry, basically in this, here you can see that let's remove it for the understanding purpose. So basically control Z, and yeah, now we should remove this. Okay, control S. And now yeah, here you can see that inside the compose first multiply by 10 will perform its operation. So here you can see that multiply by 10, it will take integer as an argument, it will return integer. But the major thing that the convert to integer interface, basically it demands string as an input, but we are giving it is a integer. That's why it is creating error. If we convert it into the integer, and for example we will comment it, and then here we have done str plus 10, so it will add 10. Okay, shift F6, cancel what mistake is there. Okay, so it will take, let's comment it as well, control s, shift F6. So I think you have understood. Basically compose it opposite of the and then method. And apart from it, there is a identity method. So inside the identity, it is not, it's not a big task to understand function dot integer only for identity. So here we will give a, and yeah, now we will just perform operation on it, and it will return on it. It's a simple method, whatever you have print, you only return that, then apply, sorry, it's a apply. And here we will give 34, so it will return 34 as output. Okay, I think you have understood. So for the function I think it's enough. So yeah, thank you.